after a lot of setbacks, I was finally back to living in my van and exploring the U.S. First stop, Wisconsin. I'm just arriving at the lake, and it's completely dark. I've been driving past places that I can tell are lakes or ponds because there's fog coming off of them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. But that is, I can tell because of the reflection, that's a lake. And I can see the stars reflected in it. The best part about driving at night is when you wake up and you get a surprise. And I can't wait to see what this place looks like in the day. Luckily, my aunt and uncle own a cabin up in northwestern Wisconsin. They let me come visit and borrow a kayak. Open water. It's a lot I had to do to get ready, to get all packed up. Feels like it took forever, but now I'm out here. I'm so glad. So my mission is to explore the lake and camp out here tonight. Here we go. I am already so excited for this campsite. It's really shaded behind all these trees, but out here where the fire ring is, I think it's going to be a really good view of the sunset. So glad to be here. Look how colorful this is. And the lake reflects it so clearly and perfectly too. Oh, and look what's under us. When I was growing up, I spent every summer at Girl Scout camp, and they had this very, very rare type of freshwater jellyfish that could only live in the cleanest of lakes. And I'm so excited that I have my camera that can film underwater because they're in this lake too. Talking about Girl Scout camp, it just so happens that while I was here, I got to volunteer at a Girl Scout camp. And that means a lot to me because of the impact it's made in my own life. And like when you have a daughter, you probably think like, okay, it's gonna be princesses and tea parties, and you don't really think about bringing the outdoors. But the outdoors really ought to be for everyone. If this video makes you feel like taking any action, maybe that would be a cool thing to do, is give them a little donation. I'll put a link in the description under this video. It is so peaceful and so calm out here. There's a few fishermen scattered around this lake, but mostly it's just very quiet, very peaceful. And of course, you gotta celebrate that peacefulness only one way, with the beer. Now, I asked on my Instagram account, the Beer and Beautiful Places Instagram account, I should say, what beer people from Wisconsin recommended. And they recommend Spotted Cow, which I thought was the name of the brewery at first, but actually it's New Glarus Brewing Company, and Spotted Cow is their beer. This is brewed only in Wisconsin. Tastes like a beer you would drink to watch football. Watch the Packers, better yet. If you saw my vlog last week, you know that it's been kind of rough for me these past couple days. I just got my car back yesterday. I was so stressed out over money. I was stressed out how dirty it was when I got it back. And now I'm in the middle of the lake drinking a beer. This is really where I'm meant to be in life. And even though it's hard to go through all that car stuff and any sort of complications like that, it takes those bad times to make good times like these happen. What a view, right? Kayaking was so much fun. My arms are dead tired. But now, next order of business is to pee out all that beer, put on dry clothes, and set up camp while I still got daylight. Really glad that's all done. The bad news, though, is that there are mosquitoes buzzing around me. If you saw my video about hiking the Superior Hiking Trail, it's reminding me of that. And that was not a great part of the trail. I am in time to eat my dinner while there's still light out. I have a lovely sandwich and pasta. I thought about bringing something to cook, but it's such a short time I'm out here, I just didn't even want to fiddle with it. That dinner was so good. But now it's only 7:45, and I normally go to bed at 11 or 12, so I'm not going to be tired for hours. I don't really know what to do. I guess I'll put up my hammock. Oh, I'll have another beer. Or as they say up here, up in Wisconsin, have a brewski. Before we watch the Packers play. Before we watch the Packers defeat the Vikings. And there's so much snow, I can't dig out my car. That's what they would say. It's 9:30 now, and I made a fire just for something to do. And really, I could be endlessly entertained by a fire, because you always have to do something to it to keep it going. I might have to put this out soon, or just let it die out. You know, firewood doesn't grow on trees. Getting in bed for the evening, and I found I had a friend. Okay, buddy, it's all right. We're gonna let you out of the tent. Okay, so he just kind of crawled off my sleeping bag and onto where, I don't know. So I didn't see the spotter necessarily leave the tent, but I've just searched all around here and I can't see him in the tent either, so let's just hope. I was worried about getting to sleep tonight, but now that I'm laying down, I got my wool socks, my hat, 2 layers, my good sleeping bag, I am golden. Good night. The more I do this, the more I think it's where I'm meant to be. Waking up this morning in the fresh air and just being out here, being immersed in nature, and it's not a rare occasion. I think that's what I'm meant to do in life. Bye, campsite. Thanks for being so perfect. It's been so peaceful. I feel like I could stay up here forever. It's absolutely beautiful. But the road trip continues, and I'm on to Michigan next. Hope to see you again then. Bye!